North Carolina's Omarion Hampton is one of the top running backs in a positional class that is overflowing with talent. Let's dive into his tape and see what all the hype's about on today's 2-minute drill. Standing 6 foot and weighing 221 pounds, Hampton has a very nice frame, and it's easy to notice on tape just how much force he brings behind his pads on each carry. When he's moving forward looking to initiate power, he seems to be unaffected by contact and remains sturdy while bursting into the second level. His straight line speed and ability to shoot gaps give him a natural opportunity to produce, but his anticipation and power takes him to another level as a ball carrier that should make him highly coveted for most backfields around the league. This season, North Carolina's offense was hanging on by a thread due to the inefficiencies in the passing game, but that thread that kept them productive was Hampton, who consistently brought down defenders to sell out against the run while still producing as a rusher, but also making the passing game easier on his quarterbacks. And speaking of making the passing game easier, Hampton is an every down type back. He can create well in the receiving game and is one of, if not the best pass protectors in this class. There are small things to nitpick, but my biggest concern for Hampton's tape is that he is way too reckless as a runner, abandoning his base once he's in the second level or outside, and will go into contact being flung airborne on hits and landing hard on the ground. That type of impact can add up and take a toll on his body, and that cannot happen in the NFL. For a pro comparison, Omarion Hampton reminds me most of Rashard Mendenhall, who was most known for his time with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Both backs have a bruising mentality, dense frame, and ability to pack a punch that wears down defenders over the course of a game. But they also have the burst and takeoff ability to flip the field and make splash plays on just about any touch. When it comes to draft range, I expect to see Hampton come off the board sometime in the first round. Many mocks have him as a fringe first round, second round pick, but it wouldn't shock me to see him come off the board earlier than that in the first half of the round to a team that was in on Genty but wasn't quite in range. Make no mistake though, Hampton is far from a consolation prize, as the back has the ability to do it all and revitalize an offense in need of playmakers. He'll be able to take on a bell cow role in a backfield and should produce from his first day in the league. The discourse surrounding positional value exists, but teams seem much more sold on the impact of running backs, and there will certainly be teams sold on Omarion Hampton. And that's the 2-minute drill.